Hello, and welcome to the Crisis of Extrovert-Centric Leadership. Thank you so much for joining me today. As we begin, I'd like you to reflect on a simple yet powerful idea that some of the greatest changes in history were led by people who weren't the loudest voices in the room, but the most thoughtful. Today, we'll explore why the world needs more introverted leaders like Dag Hammarskjöld. He was a UN Secretary General who showed us how quiet strength, introspection, and empathy can transform even the most challenging environments. This session isn't just about history, it's about reimagining what leadership looks like in our modern world, from corporate boardrooms to Capitol Hill. Whether you're an introvert yourself, work with introverted colleagues, or simply want to better understand how different leadership styles can complement one another, you're in the right place. So let's dive in. First things first, if you're not familiar with me, if you stumbled on this video and you're thinking, who is this lady and why should we listen to her? I'm Sarah Causey, the owner of Causey Consulting LLC and the author of Decoding the Unicorn, A New Look at Dag Hammarskjöld, a compelling exploration of how one of history's most inspiring leaders mastered the art of quiet leadership. My background is in human resources, staffing, leadership development, and I bring, I think, a unique perspective to Hammarskjöld's timeless legacy, making his lessons accessible to readers, leaders, entrepreneurs, and change makers today. I hope that I shed a light on humility, accountability, and the importance of fostering inclusion and cultural sensitivity in leadership. Through my writing, I also hope that I inspire others to lead with purpose and compassion, and I help them to unlock their full potential. Let's talk about the leadership crisis that's impacting both corporate America and Capitol Hill. For far too long, we've equated strong leadership with being loud, aggressive, and constantly in the spotlight. While these traits might command attention, they often come at a cost. When leadership focuses on performance over substance, decisions are rushed, surface level, and reactive. High pressure, high noise environments foster burnout, leading to disengaged employees and lost innovation. On Capitol Hill, this manifests as performative politics, where the loudest voices drown out the more thoughtful, long term solutions that we desperately need. Contrast this with the qualities of introverted and highly sensitive leaders. They prioritize substance over spectacle, approach challenges with introspection, and build sustainable, innovative solutions. We'll explore how this leadership style can create a much needed shift in culture and outcomes as we move forward. Introverts and highly sensitive people, abbreviated HSP, bring unique strengths to leadership, qualities that are often underestimated or overlooked. Let's break these down. First, empathy. Introverts and HSPs tend to have a deep understanding of others, which allows them to build trust and foster collaboration. They excel at reading the room and ensuring everyone feels heard and valued. Next is deliberation. Quiet leaders think carefully before they act. This thoughtful decision making process helps them avoid knee jerk reactions and ensures well planned strategic outcomes. Then there's resilience. Through introspection and reflection, introverted leaders develop inner strength, enabling them to navigate challenges and adversity with grace and determination. Finally, there's vision. Because introverts are natural big picture thinkers, they focus on long term goals and sustainable solutions rather than short term wins. Together, these traits form the foundation of a leadership style that prioritizes depth, connection, and innovation. As we continue, we'll see how these qualities can transform workplaces and political landscapes alike. Dag Hammarskjöld's leadership stands as a shining example of how quiet strength can achieve extraordinary results. Let's explore how his traits shaped his legacy. First, his empathy. Dag had an incredible ability to bring people together, even in the most challenging global crises. He understood the importance of listening to all sides and ensuring that every voice was valued, which fostered trust and collaboration on a global scale. Next, deliberation. Dag was known for his thoughtful decision making. He often turned to introspection and practices like journaling to weigh his options carefully, avoiding rash or reactionary choices. This patience allowed him to navigate complex situations with clarity and focus. Then there's resilience. Despite facing relentless media scrutiny and political pressure, Dag remained steadfast. His inner strength and reflective nature helped him endure and persevere through these challenges. Finally, his vision. Dag played a pivotal role in advancing the United Nations mission as a neutral peacemaker, setting the stage for its role in diplomacy and conflict resolution for decades to come. Hammarskjöld's leadership reminds us that quiet, introspective leaders can inspire profound change. His legacy challenges us to rethink what it means to lead effectively in a noisy world. When introverts and highly sensitive people are overlooked in leadership, the consequences can be profound. In corporate America, extrovert-centric leadership often creates toxic workplaces where quieter employees feel undervalued or totally unheard. This leads to high turnover and missed opportunities for innovation, as diverse perspectives are ignored. On Capitol Hill, we see the effects of performative politics, where the loudest voices dominate and thoughtful policy making takes a back seat. This results in polarization and short term solutions that fail to address deeper, systemic challenges. By ignoring the contributions of introverts and HSPs, we lose the opportunity for empathy driven leadership, deliberate decision making, and sustainable, forward thinking strategies. As we move forward, let's explore how embracing quieter leaders can address these issues and foster meaningful change. In today's world, the challenges we face are vast and complex. Divisive politics, social unrest, and global crises demand leaders who are not just loud or charismatic, but who can truly listen, reflect deeply, and act with wisdom. This is why introverted and highly sensitive leaders are more essential than ever. Their ability to approach problems with thoughtfulness and empathy makes them uniquely equipped to address these pressing issues. Dag Hammarskjöld's legacy is a powerful reminder of what quiet strength can achieve. His leadership during some of the most turbulent times in history transformed the United Nations into a force for diplomacy and peace. His example proves that the qualities of introverted and HSP leaders are not just relevant, they are transformative. As we connect the lessons of Hammarskjöld's era to the challenges we face today, it becomes clear that embracing these leadership qualities isn't just a preference, it's a necessity for meaningful change. Now let's discuss how organizations can embrace and nurture quiet leadership in their workplaces. For companies, this starts with redesigning leadership programs. Too often, traditional programs reward loudness and assertiveness over thoughtful decision making. Instead, we should prioritize qualities like empathy, reflection, and collaboration. Creating supportive, low pressure environments is another critical step. High stress workplaces often drown out quieter voices, but by fostering inclusive spaces, companies can unlock the full potential of their introverted and highly sensitive employees. For individual leaders, it's about encouragement and mentorship. Introverts often hesitate to step into leadership roles because they don't see themselves reflected in traditional leadership models and or they don't feel welcome by traditional leadership models. By recognizing their unique strengths and providing tailored mentorship, we can empower them to lead authentically. These changes not only support quieter leaders, but also create a more balanced and effective leadership culture. As we move forward, we'll look at practical steps introverts and HSPs can take to thrive as leaders. Let's now focus on practical takeaways for introverts and highly sensitive people who want to lead authentically. First, embrace reflective practices like journaling. Take time to reflect, and it will help you to clarify your thoughts and make deliberate, confident decisions. Dag Hammarskjöld famously used journaling as a way to process complex challenges and chart a thoughtful path forward. You can do the same. Second, focus on building trust through deep listening and empathy. One of the greatest strengths of introverts and HSPs is their ability to truly hear and understand others. Use this to create meaningful connections and foster a collaborative environment. Finally, leverage your strengths in vision and long term thinking. While others may focus on immediate results, introverts and HSPs excel at seeing the bigger picture. By staying true to this strength, you can guide teams and organizations towards sustainable and impactful outcomes. These strategies not only help you to lead authentically, but also showcase the incredible value of quiet leadership in action. As we conclude, I'd like to leave you with a call to action. First, if you've been inspired by the legacy of Dag, I encourage you to dive deeper into his story through Decoding the Unicorn. It offers insights not only into his leadership, but also into how we can all learn from his approach. Second, reflect on how you can apply these lessons to your own life and work. Whether you're leading a team, navigating personal challenges, or simply seeking to make a difference in the world, quiet leadership has a place in every corner of our lives. Finally, I invite you to share this lesson with others. By spreading these ideas, we can inspire more introverted and highly sensitive people to step into leadership roles and create lasting, meaningful change. Last but not least, I want to thank you for joining me on this journey. Let's continue to champion the power of quiet leadership together. Thank you so much.